M0FXB Garden Portable with the Yaesu FTX-1. This budget antenna came today. It covers from 3.5, it says it here on the front, to I think 300 megahertz. So it's extendable. It does have an earthing strap, which I actually recommend that we should use. But anyway, I thought I'd just bring it out and connect it to the FTX. Now, if you're not familiar with this radio, it's Shack in the Box. This is the field version, which just means it's just the front end, and then you connect it to the SP1, which is makes it the Optima version. It does have a battery connected to it. I'm going to show you the battery. Let it boot up. Now this is the unique thing about it. It's dual receive. Now, sorry if out here it's not the clearest picture. We're going to hold down function and go back and dimmer, and I'll just get it as bright as possible. And now I can see it really clear. It's just that on the camera it doesn't show up as bright as what I'm seeing, and what I'm seeing is super bright, just so you know that. But anyway, you can see that we've got UHF on both sides at the moment. If we back out, let's put in my node here. So we'll just press this, and you go right and left, or you can press switch. Look, right and left, pressing like that. You can even tap the meters, and you can tap the frequency, you can tap the mode. There's a button on top for mode and the different bands. My node is 434550. It might just get it without an antenna. Now on the back, let me just show you the back here. If we just turn it around, and there's the top buttons, and this is a solid, well-made device. It just is. You know, I know a lot of people saying it costs too much money, but to be honest with you, to get this amount of technology into this small package, I don't know how they've done it, because it's, you know, VHF, UHF 6 meters, APRS, PMG mode, C4FM, wires X, PDN. It just goes on and on. Now, you can plug in a DC adapter here, you get 10 watts out, otherwise it's 6 watts with a battery. And then all the connections for the rear bit, which is the 100 watt Optima on HF, 50 watts VHF, UHF, you pay extra for that. So it's about, in the UK it's 1,600 for this bit. If you add the back bit on, it's 2,069, which I think the back bit, they've done that at a very low price. And to take the battery off, you just pull this little tab here and it slides off, and it's a 6,000 milliamp hour battery that's got USB-C charging. Now, I've had this on charge all day with the DC, and I felt like it was charging the battery as well. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure that there'll be plenty that would love to correct me. You can hear the traffic in the background. So I've got this adapter on. Now, the top antenna is for HF, and the bottom one's for VHF, UHF. So all we're going to do is just shove it on there. It's not heavy. If it was heavy, I wouldn't do this, but it's actually very light. Just zip it on there. It won't turn all the way because the adapter I've got isn't, so we're going to have to just sort of hold it and just see what it does. Let me just extend it out, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Now, I'm not expecting any miraculous results. At the end of the day, it's a short telescopic, but I still thought I would do it. Of course, we've connected it to the HF antenna, so let's do that first. All we have to do, on the top it says mag band. We're going to hold it down, and we're going to go for 40. And it's receiving nothing at the moment. Let's just flick the switches on this until we see, it said 7 there, 7 megs, and there is like a tuner knob on this. We're not going to transmit anyway. So now, of course, you're seeing nothing. Let's turn up the volume. So volume, press for RF gain, press again for squelch. Lower sideband, that's selected, and let's just press and hold this. Now, if I had my long wire, we'd be receiving loads. Do the dB level, like so. And we'll back out, and that will put, if we turn the function now, it's going to change the waterfall level. So watch this until we start to see the scope a little bit. And then we're going to see if we can add some let's boost it a little bit. We'll push the DISP here, watch. How cool is that? Look, 77s, and it will do PMG at the same time. If you've ever used PMG where it has all the bar graphs. I am hearing some stations there, so, oh, not that one. Just, if I connected another antenna on, we'd be receiving on that. But if we go to the B, no, it's not going to let me tune that one. It's making me tune it here, that's fine. If you notice it says receive there, we're on C4FM at the top. So, let's hold down mode. No, we've got to hold this down. FM. And now that's saying TXRX now. Oh, it is picking up my node just.
Quite cool little thing actually.
That's no antenna, lol. I'm just wondering why it's not letting me. Let's try now. Ah, that's better. Turn that down, turn up the volume on the HF. I'm confusing myself, aren't I? Someone there, I know it's rubbish, let's flick it. Oh! You know, for a rubbish antenna.
In poche parole, il segnale che esce dal microfono io non lo mando direttamente al radio, ma faccio così. C'ho un microfono qui di bassa frequenza piccolino, il segnale esce dalle cuffie di bassa frequenza perché ha molto più spazio.
So volume in here, RF gain.
Poi la parte massa e 47K.
Let's do the amp a bit. That has actually helped. And you can select DNR. Let's change that to 550. There's my node. And this is no antenna. Okay? So.
Hopefully I should.
My node's in the house.
50 watts, but at the moment.
In the span.
Yeah, I've got another half an hour drive.
If you go like 50, look how nice it looks.
Program 200 radios worth with European. I'll tell you what.
And you can do 3DS.
Yeah, I don't normally have to do that. So what I do is, like, say for example, somebody wants to hire a repeater system, and like be a capacity plus or whatever.
So you've got GPS connections on this side. On this side here, you've got your Bluetooth and your SD card for backup, for firmware, saving memory channels, even screenshot. Watch this. Screen capture. You decide how you want it to look. Now we're doing dual receive.